Dear student, today I will teach you beam and types of beam. Actually, beam, what is beam? It is the question arise to us. So as that come on the point first. Beam is a structural member resting on a support to carry vertical load. Actually, it is used in construction field mainly. Okay, so as that this beam can be classified into mainly 5 types. Okay, so that just I am come to the point number 1 here. Cantilever beam. Actually, what is cantilever beam? Cantilever beam, that is one part of the beam is fixed and another part is totally free. Cantilever beam, it is one end is fixed and another end is free. So as that in this cantilever beam we can apply various type of force. So as that first of all we can apply point load. Okay, at any point you can apply any point load. Suppose F force is applied at the point, this point. Okay, at this point or any point you can apply this type of point load. So you can also apply that UDL, I mean uniform distributed load. Okay, uniform distributed load. In my previous slide I have shown you how can I utilize that UDL. So UDL, uniform distributed load, okay, is applied here. So combination of varying load also can apply it in cantilever beam. Next one, simple supported beam. Simple supported beam, suppose this beam, it is the beam. Okay, this beam is simple supported at point A and point B, suppose. Okay, this is A point and B point. This is simple supported beam. Okay, in this simple supported beam also we can apply the point load or UDL or varying load, or like this way we can apply UDL also. Okay, so combination of concentrated load or UDL we can apply in simple supported beam. Okay, here I have shown point A and B, that is simple supported, but here also another support also may be utilized. So that's not the problem. Okay, it is simple supported. Next one, overhanging beam. This overhanging beam, actually it will be, suppose one of the end is just overhang, and another thing, it may be sometimes two side is overhang. Two side is overhang. Okay, two side is one. This is one side overhanging and this is the two side overhanging beam. In this case also we can apply point load or UDL or varying load. That's not the fact. Okay, so as per the application we can use it. Okay, next one, fixed beam. Fixed beam, obviously both of the end are fixed. Both of the end are fixed. Okay, this fixed beam, it is actually fixed beam. So this fixed beam also you can apply point load at any point. UDL also can be applied. Also varying load also applied. Another thing, this is proped cantilever beam. It is the important thing, proped cantilever beam. Already I have discussed cantilever beam. So this is cantilever beam, this is cantilever beam. Okay, this cantilever beam, here if I can given a support at point B and at point A it is fixed. So this is called proped cantilever beam. So
okay,
now I am just going to knowing you about that assumption of theory of simple bending. Okay, actually assumptions of beam. Assumptions of beam. Beam must be homogeneous. Beam must be homogeneous. Must be homogeneous. And obviously beam must be isotropic. Isotropic. Okay, homogeneous and isotropic. So what do you mean by homogeneous? This is the point. Okay, Homogeneous means that the geometrical configuration of the beam must be same. Okay. And isotropic means through the all directions it will be made of same material. Okay. Second case, assumption that's beam must obey the Hooke's law. Beam must obey the Hooke's law. Must obey the Hooke's law. Hooke's law. Okay. Point number 3. The transverse section which are plane before bending remains plane after bending. Okay. And okay. So point number 3 already discussed. The transverse section of beam which are plane before bending remains plane after bending. Okay. Now point number 4. The beam must be already I have discussed the point number 3. Now point number 4. The beam must be in equilibrium, and also point number 5. The value of Young modulus of plasticity is same in tension or compression. Okay. And another thing, another assumption, it is each layer of beam is free to expand or contract independently of the layer above and below it. So as that we are just after that we will try to understand the simple bending theory. Okay. And this has come as the stage of bending moment equation. Okay. It is very important for our exam. So keep attention here. Dear viewers, I would like to one thing. When we apply the beam in industrial field, then the weight of the beam is neglected. Okay. And for fulfill the application of beam, we need to utilize the bending moment equation. So, dear friends, dear fellow, just I would like to tell you, follow me on my next lecture for just analysis of bending moment equation.